Hey, my name is Wyatt, and I'm going to be going over today how I signed my first SMMA client in only under 8 hours, and how I also landed 3 more within the next 24. And a little bit about me and what you should know is that this is not my first time starting SMMA. I recently tried about 6 months ago in a different niche that went very poorly. I gave up on it. My mindset was very quitterous, and I just did not have the drive or motivation at all to do it. So I just gave up on it, and I came back with a different mindset after working out for about 6 months, got into a full new body, new mindset, was ready to go at it again, and landed my first client under 8 hours. The first step that I took in order to land my first SMMA client under 8 hours was that I picked a niche that really resonated with me super well. And this may seem like a very simple thing at first, and you might think, well, that's just a given. I'm going to pick something that's going to make me the most money or that has the highest average ticket price. That's not always the best case, because about 6 months ago when I started SMMA, I went into the healthcare industry thinking, oh, because the average ticket price is going to be, pretty good and it's going to be pretty lucrative for me. That was horribly wrong. I sent about 150 DMs a day, maybe got, 10, 15 responses, but it didn't resonate with me, so I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know how to talk about it. And when I got on a call with them, it was basically just a blank me trying to sell them, and that doesn't work at all. You need to be able to tell a story with your niche. You need to be able to resonate with your client, and then eventually that selling process is going to be 100 times easier than it is if you're going into it with no clue on anything in the subject. And then when I started my second agency, I went into it with a whole different mindset, found a niche that really resonated with me really well, which was martial arts / jiu-jitsu, because I want to be an MMA fighter as my dream. And to make that happen, I knew I needed money somehow. And I thought, maybe I can help jiu-jitsu schools or martial arts schools gain more members. I looked into it, found out that, yeah, this is something that I can go into and that jiu-jitsu schools do need help with. When doing outreach and looking into actually getting started into it and finding your first client, what you want to do is actually start commenting on every one of your potential clients, aka the people you're messaging, and just leave a personalized comment and tell a story in that comment. Don't just comment, oh, I love that. People can tell when you're flattering them. So when you're commenting, you want to leave a comment that tells a story, a little bit about you as well. So that way, when they look at the comment, they're not just saying, oh, this is someone trying to sell me something in DMs. They're saying, oh, this is a real person that actually cares about jiu-jitsu and wants to learn more about it. I'm going to go check their DM. And when you're sending a message, don't pitch them right away. That is the worst thing you can do. It is absolute sales resistance. The potential client is going to be scared when they see the first DM, hey, can I run Facebook ads for you? What I use, hey, do you service all ages? Because most gyms, they're not going to not respond to that because they want business, and they're going to say, absolutely, of course we do. The follow-up message that I used, I actually got a lot of help from Alex creating, and it's a message basically just kind of telling you a little bit about your story and what you're doing. For me, it was more of like a, hey, with full transparency, I'm 18 years old. I'm in the process of starting up my own businesses and shaking hands. Would you be interested in me working for free to help bring in more business to your gym? It's just something simple along the lines of that. And then if they do respond to that, what you want to do is then send a personalized video message, because this is going to differentiate you from the other thousands of people that are DMing them for Facebook ads. It's going to give you a face. It's going to give them a face to recognize with when they see your message in their inbox. No, sending video messages aren't always the easiest thing for you guys. I am the same way. I'm a shy kid. I don't really like sending my face out there. I don't even like Snapchatting people. But I sat down with Alex. He was the one that told me, hey, listen, you need to stop being a little bitch. And I was like, all right. So I sat there for literally 30 minutes trying to send my first video message to my first client. Hey, this is Wyatt, just stuttering a bunch of times. Probably had about 100 videos on my camera roll of me just sitting there talking like an idiot. But eventually I got it down, and the video message is very simple. It doesn't have to be a very long, detailed message of you recording your face. It's just something like, when they respond to that initial message, you want to say, hey, this is Wyatt, the person you've been talking to over DMs. I would love to tell you a little bit more about my business, what I do, but to simply put it, I create and run paid advertisement campaigns in order to drive more members directly into your gym. If there's any chance at all, today I can give you a quick call sometime, no more than 5 minutes. I really appreciate that, and please let me know. Just something quick and simple like that. The third thing I did to land my first SMMA client under a day was immediately finding their phone number and calling them after they responded to the personalized video message. This is probably a scary thing for most of you, as we all know how annoying it is to get that phone call from just a telemarketer saying, hey, blah, blah, blah. But this is not what you want to do. You do not want to sell them on this phone call. All you want to do is do a quick little phone call, no more than 5 minutes of their time, just basically saying, hey, is this their name? And then, hey, name, this is Wyatt. We recently connected over Instagram DMs in regards to my services. I saw you were interested. Do you currently have any Facebook ads in place that you're running, or are you open to hearing about it? If they say, yes, I'm open to hearing about it, you say, lovely. Would you be able to do a meeting sometime this week? Any time works for me. Just get them on another Zoom call. Basically, that's going to be the onboarding call. All this call should be is a quick little, just basically meeting with them, just so that way they stay interested. You don't want to lose them, because if you don't, then it's going to be harder to get them onto that Zoom call versus when you just message them saying, hey, do you want to schedule a meeting? Because they're going to be like, I don't really need to. They feel a little bit more pressured while you do it on that call. Now, these are the 3 steps that I took to land my first SMMA client in under 8 hours. And I'm not going to say that this is going to work for you, because I didn't make this video with that intention. I made this video just kind of telling my story and how I did it. But I do hope that you can maybe take some of the skills that I shared with you in this video and apply them to your own SMMA journey. And hopefully you gain some value from this video.